I like New York in June. How about you? I like a Gershwin tune. How about you? I like a fireside when a storm is due. I like moonlight, potato chips, motor trips. How about you? I'm mad about good books, can't get my fill. And Franklin Delnor's looks gives me a thrill. Holding hands at the movie show when all the lights are low may not be new, but I like it. How about you? Oh, you won't believe how many times I had to start over on that. Oh, all right, let's don the fez. And who cares if my hair is puffy on this side today, right? Okay, greetings, fellow citizens. This is citizenkong, and welcome to another Fez Night. Tonight's Fez Night should be called Operation Fez. Raising a cuppa. Cheers. It's funny, Barfly Brooks, one of his friends, whose mother happens to be English, I guess Scott had him over and he was watching a part of the Fez Night, the intro. And he said, "That guy's an Anglophile." I assure you, being an Anglophile is completely legal and it's not a sickness. Oh well, maybe some people might say that. All right, where do I begin? Well, I might have to warn you all, this might be a rather long Fez. I don't know. You know, I'm drinking some more of my tea, Irish breakfast, from a tea bag with 2 teaspoons of sugar. I don't know why I tell you that. All right, yeah, be forewarned. This might be a rather long Fez. I don't know why. First of all, I want to thank Riley for posting a version of his own Fez. The offer's still open, Riley. I have an extra Fez I can send you, okay? And so you could properly, instead of, you made the same joke twice on another Fez thing you did. And anyway. And I just want to say, Riley was talking about leaving YouTube, and he's sick of that. Hey, look, I'll have to say I'm one of the first ones that have been critical of Riley. Well, not one of the first ones, but albeit I've been critical of him, and I may continue to be critical of him. I don't know. But if Riley leaves, he will be sorely missed. I'll miss him too. He makes YouTube interesting, you know, and it makes it interesting for me if I can have somebody to criticize. Believe me, I have enough critics out there of me. I do. So let's see. Yeah, oh, and a kind of a sad note. I want to say to Paul and Tinsel, Paul, I'm sorry to hear about the loss of your doogie. I believe that's the name of your dog. So my condolences. Okay, getting back to Barfly Brooks. I'll try to post a link in the info box about Barfly's stimulating conversation with Pop Art Productions. And I don't know, some of you might find it interesting. And there's somebody else that I almost, excuse me, I don't think I've ever really mentioned him on a Fez Night, and it's long overdue. And that's Frank of the Mountain. And I'll post a link to his channel, who has been a member of our group for quite a while. And he puts out some great music. He's writes original music and records it. He's quite an artist, and he's also worked with Monk and Stan on some of their videos, on some of the where they've had I don't know, a modified soundtrack or something like that. So he's helped out with their videos with music. So cheers, Frank of the Mountain. Moving right along. I don't know, maybe it won't be that Maybe it won't be that long, huh? I've already covered some ground pretty fast of things I wanted to talk about. Well, they say in polite company, one must never talk about sex, religion, and politics. But on Fez Night, that's what it's all about, right? So, and a lot of times I mostly talk about politics. I have touched on religion a few times, but the sex thing I haven't really talked about so much. So here we go. Sex, religion, and politics. First, the sex part. When trying to conceive a child, it works best if the penis enters the vagina. Okay, that's the sex part. I crack myself up. All right, so religion. Okay. Do I dare discuss this? Because I know I'm going to get some noise in the comments section. Or not noise. I'm going to get a intelligent rebuttal, an intelligent addition to what I'm about to say. But I know a lot of my friends, some may call themselves atheists, some don't believe in God. And I can understand that it's all the idea that it's all myth and superstition, whatever you want to call it. And, why bother? Why bother talking about it? Why have anything to do with anybody that believes in that way? And I see that point. But let's not forget that in order to understand other cultures and get along with other cultures, or even if you consider that culture an enemy or that people an enemy, excuse me, it's important to know about them. And the religious beliefs, in many ways, in other cultures, is the center of their lives. Not so much in Western societies, and great. Believe me, I am glad to see societies become more secular. I'm a firm believer in a division in our country of the division between church and state. The people that declare that the United States is a Christian nation, I don't go along with that. Our forefathers saw the tyranny of an oppression of religious belief, and we're trying to get away from it. These people that say the U.S. is a Christian nation and they want to include, religious themes and ideas in government are just wrong. In fact, I'm all for taking the God part out of the Pledge of Allegiance. I mean, that only occurred during the period when McCarthy was doing the Red Scare, and they saw Russia as a godless country. So we got to show, capitalists and democracy, that we're, we believe in God, as opposed to Russia, as Reagan called the evil empire. Which is funny, the Star Wars thing's kind of... Well, hey, pop culture. Reagan came from Hollywood, right? Well, not came from there, but he was a former movie actor. And not even a good actor. Betty Davis used to refer to him as Little Ronnie Reagan. So anyway, yeah, film. We're gonna discuss film later, so you can fast forward it or something. If you're not interested in this.